and good day everyone. We are the BSIU 3 students from the CDU San Romeo Extension, currently here at the San Romeo Municipal Hall to conduct a educational interview and also a documentation about the workplace ergonomics. So our aim is to bridge classroom learning into real-world practice by conducting a light interview focusing on the challenges of the workplace in the office.
So good morning, sir. Thank you for taking your time to talk with us today. We are the students from CDU San Romeo Extension, and we are here to learn about the real-world application of ergonomics in your workplace. We truly appreciate you sharing your valuable insights with us today. But before we formally start our interview, I humbly ask you to please introduce yourself, state your position, and tell us a bit about your responsibility here in Local Civil Registrar. Your name, imong architect, imong position, pag mga responsibility din.
Okay. I am Architect Joy Salvador. Recently, I am the Municipal Civil Registrar. My task here in our municipality is to register all legal documents such as death, birth, start of life, marriage, and all corrections of the names, any legal applications of a human or
Okay, architect. So my first question, architect. How does
friend?
First question, how does your daily work here in LCR department relate to the principles of ergonomics? Specifically, where do you spend most of your time? Sa ating mga bagay-kuranan or pag lakaw-lakaw ni mo diri or naman nag-ipang kuan ng mga documents?
Versatile. Sometimes half of my day is signing any papers or any application from our constituents in San Romeo. And because computer is not good 2 hours straight, so we have to take just like take a nap or take a break.
Next question. Can you describe your physical workstation setup, like your chair, desk, monitor, or keyboard position? Are there any specific features designed to enhance comfort and prevent strain? Adunay bahin sa imong workplace architect nga gidisenyo gyud aron mapahimutang ang imong pagtrabaho?
Anyway, in the office we have that's what we call office plan, but sometimes the budget and the real office is not fit with you, and all you have to do is just rule number 1. So if you are working, you have to love your work, even if you have a staff or a small area in your office. You have to do what to do or to serve.
Okay, architect. I appreciate architect. Given the nature of your work, architect, which we understand that it involves a lot of sitting, recording data entry, and handling large records, what specific physical discomfort or strain imuhang mabati, architect, samtang nagbuhat ka sa imuhang trabaho? Unsa man nga mga sakit imo mapamanti samtang nagtrabaho ka dira?
Anyway, in computer generation, you should take a break or You should take a break, but the challenge in the office is the people you cannot entertain because there are a lot of requirements when you get any papers. For example, if you have to get papers with Juan de la Cruz and you don't have any authorization, you cannot do it because it's that we have a law that it's a privacy law that you cannot get or extract any documents without the permission of the owner.
Okay, architect. So, para dili ka makasinati og kanang mga sakit sa imuhang pagtrabaho dira kay mag-take kag breaks para dili ra makuha imong lawas. So next question, architect. Ergonomics isn't just about physical setup. It is also involves work processes. Are there any challenges or repetitive tasks like filing or data retrieval or using software like you do today that you feel could be kanang mapasayon architect ba nga kanang for example ang imuhang pormada karon kay kanang lisod man nila porma nga kanang mapasayon bitaw mo nga para dili ka maka-feel og kanang back pain or kanang imuhang gamot or imuhang mata masakit ang mata magsikag tayo dira.
Since ergonomics is the science of designing an effective workplace product and systems to fit human capabilities, we have also that's what we call in the human movements, that's what we call anthropometry. Anthropometry, the science of space of yourself. Even if you are stiff, all you have to do is put your chair in the proper position. Anyway, a place is just a place. You can adjust yourself. That's what we call. If you don't love your job, you are nobody. And the important is that ergonomic is there. It always is there. But in your own, you have your own ergonomics. You have a space of yourself. And very important is you deal it with your heart.
Okay. Next question. What could you share an example of a small adjustment that make a big difference to your architect sa ang imuhang chair architect ka na ma-adjust na architect?
Before, in the medieval time, we have a fixed chair, but the study of ergonomics, they make it comfortable to use. So that today we have like this. We have a swivel chair. You can lean and you can sit properly. It makes you feeling good.
Last, architect. Okay, for students like us architect who are studying ergonomics and interested in workplace health and safety, what is one practical tip or piece of advice you can share based on your experience working here in LCR?
You know, when I was in my 20s, because I am in late 40s now, I work with any different type of work. I work in the construction firm, which you deal with people without any school attachment. They are out of school youth, and today I moved in the government. We see the difference, but just what I see. Even if you have big room or small rooms in your environment, the very important to is how to make your work. It's four words. You love your works, and you put your hearts in there. That's the best thing I can say, because if you don't love your works, it's nobody. It's nothing.
Okay, architect. Thank you very much, architect, for your valuable and insightful answers. Your experience in LCR department gives us a valuable perspective on how crucial good ergonomic practices are, especially in a busy public service environment. Once again, architect, we've learned a lot today about the challenges of balancing physical filing with data entry and the importance of ergonomics. So this directly connects with our classroom learning on musculoskeletal disorder prevention and workstation design. We truly appreciate your time and advice. Thank you so much, architect, and God bless.